Hello everyone. So today we are going to see the C programming implementation of a single linked list. We will see how to write a C program to insert a node at the beginning of a single linked list. So the basic concept of single linked list has been already covered in earlier lecture. So let us today start with a C program. Let us start it. So struct then node, and because we have two elements or two components in a single linked list for each node, so you have to write it int element, and the next one is the pointer part, so which is also of struct type. So struct node, and then we can declare it as pointer ptr to next node. This is what we have discussed, right? And then this is the structure, and also we have discussed about the head pointer and all. So this is what we are going to do, and let us implement it. But this is the basic structure, which is abstract data type, which is having these two elements. One is the element, another one is the pointer part. Okay, so let's do it. So in C programming, what happens? We always have this stdio.h header file. So you have to include. So what is this file stands for? So this is a header file in C. It contains the C declarations and macro definitions that are to be shared between several files. Okay, so it's a standard input output header file. Okay, and this function contains standard input output which contains the basic functions supported in C programming, which is printf, scanf, and many other functions, inbuilt functions. Okay, so this stdio.h is meant for that only. And then secondly, we should have another header file which is called stdlib.h. Okay, now what is this file? This stdlib.h, this file is basically header file of the general purpose standard library. Okay, this header file is responsible for memory allocations, process control, and conversions for memory allocations. Okay, so sometimes what happens, we use not sometimes, every time we use these malloc functions. So these malloc functions also contains in this stdlib.h, I guess. Okay, and then also sometimes we use macro null, and then these are the things which are contained in stdlib.h. so you have to include this header file also. So these two things are very, as I said, first we will declare the structure. So struct is the keyword, node, element, and then struct. Pointer to next node. Okay, and this is the pointer to the next, right? This is what you are going to do. Okay, so struct st star head pointer. Okay, that is our head pointer. Okay, fine. So next, what we are going to do, we are going to insert the node. So how we are going to insert the node? So we have to create the node first and then you have to add it. So as we have discussed that whenever you're going to add a new node, let us say this is my new node. For this I need a new pointer. Okay, so let us call it new pointer, which is responsible for pointing to this node. And then this guy is also having a data part. So this node has to be created outside of the list, linked list, and then you have to add it. So linked list is here. Okay, so every time data and pointer, data and pointer, data and pointer, and then here you are creating the things and you have to add it over here. And you remember that head node is also connected to it. Okay, head node, right? This is what going to happen. So we have to create this node. So doing better modular programming, let us write a function for it. Okay, insert at the beginning. Let us call this node as insert at the beginning. Okay, let us do it. So here this is the basic structure that we have defined. Okay, struct node and then int element and then pointer and then header we are declaring here. Okay, which is of struct node. Okay, so this is, and next let us write this function. Let us call this node as insert at the beginning. So let us say void, and then remaining thing will adjust. Okay, ins at beginning. Okay, this is the function. So in this function, what we are going to do, we are going, let us declare that pointer. Okay, so how to do that? So here we again need that new pointer has to be created, which is of structure type. The new pointer data type is structure type. So again you have to bring that structure keyword. So struct struct node star this new ptr. This new ptr is basically for this is the pointer which will be attached to the new node. Okay, so this new node. Okay, new node. So and then then let us say that data that we are going to insert, which is nothing but int data, which is of integer type. Okay, int data, the data that I am going to insert. Let us say I am going to insert 12 initially, so this data will be 12. Okay, this is the data. So that these two things we are doing it inside the ints at the beginning, because we are going to insert the data at the beginning of the linked list. Okay, so this is there. Now next what you have to do, you have to, we know that for this allocation of the memory, whenever you are going to create a list, so you know that already I have shown you. So whenever you are going to create the list like this one, this is a new node, I have to allocate a memory. Okay, allocate a memory. Okay, memory location. Okay, so that for that the responsible function is called malloc function. So malloc function is responsible. So using malloc function and also with the typecasting, we have to create some space so that we can actually create this node where the data, let us say 12, and then pointer will be there. Okay, this thing can be attached to the existing linked list. Okay, this is what we are going to do, right? So let us do it. So printf. So first let us do that. New ptr equal to, I am going to do the typecasting struct node star, then that malloc function which is responsible for allocating the memory, then this typecast size of struct node star. Okay, so this is for typecast. Okay, this is how we are going with now that this new pointer, some memory will be allocated for creating a new node that we are going to insert at the beginning. Okay, so next is what? Next is very simple. Printf, printf, enter the value that you want to insert. Okay, and then /n, you want to insert in the list, in the linked list. Okay, so semicolon, right? and then scan that value, scanf. Okay, ampersand data, because this data only I'm going to take as the input from the user. Okay, so semicolon. Now what you do, once you do that, so it will be added to the existing linked list. If the linked list is null, that means nothing is there, then this node, the node that you are going to create, this node will be the only one node. Okay, so basically what is happening, if you see, so this is the existing list we have. Okay, now I am going to insert another new node. So head pointer is already there. So this is connected over here. So now this connection, what you have to do, you have to add this node over here. Okay, and then this head pointer has to be broken, and then this head pointer will be added over here. That's all. Okay, this is what you are going to do. Now this node, once you add this new node, that will become the first node of the linked list. Okay, fine. So this new pointer element equal to data. The data I'm going to put over here. Okay, and then new pointer equal to the head pointer. Just now I told you. Okay, this will be the head pointer, and then head equal to print. That's all. Okay, and then you can write, you can print a statement stating that the element has been printed. Okay, /n has been inserted, /n, whatever, /n. Okay, so this is the this is the function which will insert a node at the beginning. Now here one thing is there, one important point is there, that if let us say the linked list is completely empty, nothing is there, then whatever you are adding this new node, that will be the only node in the linked list. So that also you have to accommodate over here. So for that, what you will do, for that you can write another statement over here stating that if new pointer is equal to null is a macro which is by default is there in that stdlib.h, I suppose. If this is so, then you just give a printf statement stating that can't insert. Okay, can't insert. Okay, can't insert, and then if so, and then otherwise this is the else part, we can insert actually. Okay, else part also you have to accommodate. So here you just, here you write another brace. Okay, and then this is over, right? So this function is over, ins function. So what you are going to do, we are actually, so this is how we should write this. We should write this insert at the beginning function, which is easy, very easy. Only thing is that you have to accommodate these pointers. Okay, correctly you have to insert it. Okay, the only catch is that head node will be deleted, the initial connection of the head node will be deleted, and that node has to be put as a that head node will be like pointing to the node that you are going to insert. These two things you have to do. This is done. Now next, if you want to visualize this thing, so we need a display function for that. So let us name that function that is going to display the current linked list. Let us call it show the list. We can give any name, show the list. Okay, show the list. So in show the list, what you have to do, you have to just display the list, whatever is there in the linked list. Those values you have to display. Okay. So similarly again, what will happen, you have to catch hold of the linked list, and then you have to keep printing. If the list is already existing, you have to keep printing all the values in the nodes that are existing in the linked list, and then once you reach the null pointer, and then you stop it. Okay. So what you have to write, you have to write that while this new pointer, I'm going to, you have to declare new pointer every time, because it's a local pointer to the function of show the list. So new ptr, okay, if it is equal to null, then that is all. This is all. And then if this is so, and then if before that you have to again struct node, this new pointer again you have to declare. Okay, new pointer, struct node new pointer, and then new pointer is equal to head. Okay. And then if it is null, then nothing to display, can't display, because if it is null, then what you will display, nothing to display. So again one if statement you put, if new ptr equal to null, then I can write printf so else part we will put over here else, and then put a parenthesis, and then finally you put another parenthesis for else. That's all. Okay. So this is how you can write. Okay, you can write it. And then these two functions you already have written. So what you can do, these two functions you can write it outside of the main function. So now you can write your main. Now let's write the main function. Main, void main, you can write void main. Okay, sorry, void main. In main function, from here you can call it. Okay, for that also you have to declare the function globally. So which are the functions you have already have written? Void insert this thing, insert the beginning, and then this show the list, right? These two functions you have written over here. So these two functions can be added here, right? Functions can be added over here, right? Okay, done. So these two functions. Now from the main functions you can call them, right? So for main void for main function you can call them. So which are the functions you have? These two functions only, right? These two functions you can call it from here. Okay. Okay. Right. Now what you can do, we can actually put these two functions in a choice mode, switch case mode. Okay, so that you can ask from the user whether you want to insert or you want to display the list. So these two functions, every time you can put it in a switch case fashion. So switch case fashion means you have to write switch and case. This is available, which is switch case is nothing but the complements of, you can say, if else statement. Instead of writing if else, we can have switch case. So switch case functions, you can accommodate these two functions, and alongside you can also accommodate the exit function if you want these cases. Okay, so this is how it is. Now let us run it. So you understood. Okay, we have an error. So instead of writing void, simply you can take main and you can try it. Printer was not declared in the scope. So we have compiled successfully, and now finally let us run it. So this is your option. Let us say option 1. Enter the value that you want to insert in the linked list. Let us say initial value I want to insert is 12. Element has been inserted. You want to insert again? Yes. Let us say we insert again. Let us say 13. My next element to be inserted, and we have inserted 12 and 13, and let us display it. So this, you can see that 2 elements has been displayed. Okay. These 2 elements have been displayed. Okay. This is the display of elements. So this is the first element that I have inserted, which is nothing but 12, and this is the second element that I have inserted. 2 elements I have inserted, and then I am displaying it. Okay. This is the insertion of a node in a single linked list. I hope you have understood this, and you can practice it. If you have any query, you can consult me through email. Okay. Thank you very much for watching this video, and this is just the basic insertion and seeing it that value has been inserted by a display function, which we named here as show the linked list. Okay, show the list. So you can try this code, and you can see, and then later on we will also in next videos we will try to delete the node, and we will also try to insert in various places. But this is the basic. If you understood this, then other things will be very easy for you. So thank you very much for watching this video.